dropped all the Harry Potter references from like the author edited the book.
Yes, I saw that.
Yes. All right, and we are live now as well, so hopefully people will start hopping on in. But hello, everyone who may be popping into the stream or maybe watching this later. As you can see from the title, if you were here 6-7 months ago, you will remember that myself and a bunch of other incredible Percy Jackson YouTubers came together to help raise money for the Red Nation by watching The Lightning Thief, because torture is fun sometimes. But it is the summer solstice, and we are once again coming together to watch another movie to raise money for some incredible foundations. In this time around, it is the Red Nation and the Trevor Project. All those links are in the description box, so if you want to enjoy us torturing ourselves by watching The Sea of Monsters, the links to those are in the description box down below. Or tell your friends about it as well. That's always a good way. But that aside, let's get into introducing ourselves. So obviously you all know me. This is my channel, so it'd be weird if you didn't. I am Fran of the Best Damn Camp podcast, Percy Jackson podcast. It's been going for about 2 years now, and it's just me, myself, and I. I am joined by Lachlan from Accidentally Vaporized Pod. Lachlan, tell everyone who you are and your podcast stuffs as well.
Yes, so I'm Lachlan from We Accidentally Vaporized, our podcast that is done with my college friend Lauren, who is out camping in the woods right now. So fingers crossed she doesn't get eaten by a bear between now and next time I get to talk to her. So yeah, happy to be on here.
All right, awesome. And then of course you can see the other member on the screen with us, and that is Megan from the Monstrous Women podcast. It's not Percy Jackson specific, but it's still pretty dope. So Megan, tell us all about it.
So my friend Quinn and I have the Monstrous Women podcast, and it is a feminist media critique podcast. So we take different media like Greek mythology or Harry Potter or fairy tales, and we talk about some of the women who are painted as monsters in it. And we do talk about Percy Jackson in every episode of our Greek myth series. So if you want a critique of female representation in Rick's books, you can check out those episodes.
All right, awesome. We don't fully know if there are going to be more people popping in, so it is just us for the meantime, but we are still entertaining, so please do stick around and donate to the Red Nation or the Trevor Project. The link's in the description box down below. But just as a reminder for anyone who wasn't here for the previous live stream we did for the Winter Solstice, the way in which this is going to work is that we are going to be playing Sea of Monsters on our individual screens, whether it be on Disney Plus for people in the UK, HBO Max for people in the US, or for those watching, wherever you can get it, if you can get it, and you know what I mean about that. And just going through the movie, critiquing, having fun, roasting, all that good stuff to raise money from these incredible foundations. And what we'll be doing is we'll be putting up a timer on screen so you guys can match up where you are with the movie as well, and just having a good old time. That's basically the whole thing about it. It's having fun whilst raising money and awareness for some incredible groups who are doing some amazing things for the communities that they are raising money for, because you know, it's a tough time at the moment. So many terrible things are happening at the moment. It is Pride Month, it is Indigenous Awareness Month, and you know, these are the two charities that we chose as a group to, you know, put some light on them, to help, you know, bring attention, to raise more money for them. And I have donated just before the stream about $5. Yeah, no, it would be $5. Exchanging is difficult, to each of the organizations. So even if you can't, recommend it to a friend, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to raise a little bit of money. And if you do donate, be sure to let us know in the comments as well, and just say that you have. And yeah, it's not an obligation, but if you can, that would be awesome. Sorry, I realize I'm talking a lot.
Yeah. I also just want to preface too that the three of us, no one has actually watched this movie all the way through. I think we've all caught pieces of it from various places on media, so you'll be getting our true first-time reactions to this movie. Which
Yeah,
would make it even worse for us, but more fun for you guys.
yeah, it's gonna be an experience. Like we were talking just before this went live about I think me and Lachlan have seen a little bit more, so we were remembering the little pieces that we know, and the little pieces we know are not good. So seeing it all put together is going to be an adventure in and of itself.
Yes. Yeah. Who goes on a bigger adventure, Percy or us?
That is the real question. You are asking the big questions here.
It's debatable.
It truly, truly is. But I'm already excited because I have a feeling that all of us, when it gets to that specific line, that is the only line people know from this movie, whether or not we're all going to say it out loud or we're all going to cheer when we hear it. I think it's going to be like either or.
Maybe
Is how it's going to go. Just random applause, random applause. But yeah, are you all ready to dive into the Sea of Monsters?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Okay, so for everyone watching who wants to time up their screens with it as well, we'll be going exactly from 0, 0, 0, 0 on the time to make sure it's all exact. And we'll be, announcing 3, 2, 1, and then press play. So don't do it on 1. Don't do it on 3 if you're a crazy person, maybe. But it's 3, 2, 1, and then play. And hopefully we'll all end up in time. But don't worry, I'll be putting a timer up on the screen as well, just so you can make sure the time is probably got to be exact. But it'll be fine. It'll be fun. We got this. Yeah. So in 3, 2, 1, play.
All right, okay. Here we go.
We've got Fox. We have Fox. Oh shit, I forgot the timer. Shit. Oh no. We're already very far behind on this timer.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Can you put a pinned comment of like add 20 seconds or something to the timer? Or however off it is.
Wow.
Okay, we could occasionally announce the timestamp.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go on to do that. Just be like,
I like this water feature we have going on.
Oh, it's turning into something.
Oh, we got a jellyfish. Okay. They're really going hard with this ocean vibe. I wonder why.
Oh, that was a cool monster.
Mm-hmm. Right. Need that classic reminder of what's going on.
Yeah. I was saying, not gonna lie, that this title sequence, just when they just showed the title of the movie, kind of crap.
Yeah.
Like really flat.
Yeah. Oh. They were all so little. It's just so sad.
I know. Yeah. It is interesting to see the visual of how young they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always find it interesting that they decided to kind of put this in at the start of this film because, like,
yeah,
all of this is talked about in the first book, and like Talia was never mentioned in the first film, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Also, they were going to do a really good transition there from like Annabeth to older Annabeth in like current.
No, we're just going to finish out the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, the special effects.
This is very dramatic with the lightning.
Yeah.
Also, the idea that she's dying just because she was thrown across the woods when, like, how many times has that happened to Percy and he's totally fine?
Yeah. I do like how they make it, like, how she's turned into a tree.
Yeah. No, this is cool.
I'm also glad she's wearing a leather jacket because that's accurate.
Yes.
Yes.
They'll die in different, new, unique ways instead.
I watched this and even in the book, I remember thinking, why did it take her death in a tree to, create a barrier to stop monsters getting in? Because the camp was meant to be a safe haven in the first place.
Yeah, so they
Yeah, I
had
was
this
just
24/7 border patrol before her?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what was up with that?
And did they
love
lose
this
all of
music,
that?
though.
Oh yeah, the music in the movies has always been pretty good.
Okay. Was this actress Glimmer in the Hunger Games?
She
Or am I getting her
was,
confused?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, she really has a type of role.
Yeah.
Mm.
The way they dye Amber's hair in the second, like, you just commit.
Yeah.
You know?
And Stanley Tucci. It
do
is,
love
right?
him.
It is Stanley Tucci, right? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It is Stanley
He and
Tucci.
Emily Blunt are in-laws, which I think is very fun. I think it's not a very well-known fact. Oh, and it's Giles from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah. In comparison to Pierce Brosnan from the last movie.
Yeah.
I would say Stanley Tucci as Dionysus is pretty cool.
It does work, yes.
So I do like the guy that we've had cast for the show. I've already forgotten his name though.
Oh, Jason
Yeah,
Mantzoukas.
I just remember him.
Jason, yes, that's it.
Yes, I only remember him as Pimento from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, I was about to say Pimento, and I was like, no, that's not his actual name.
Yep, and
he was very
from
good in the
Parks
Good
and Rec.
Place.
You're on safety mats. Like, Percy, he's fine.
Yeah, he's literally fine. But man's gotta be a hero.
I know that that's something Percy would do in a serious situation, but come on.
Yeah.
Like I said,
It's a
grab
jungle
my hand.
gym.
Like, mate, he's on the floor.
It's like Wipeout.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a cool flip. I feel like the scene would have been better if they had an actual lava wall. We need some lava.
Yeah, I'm missing. And also, wasn't this a capture the flag? No, it wasn't. It was a chariot race that they won.
Yeah.
In the book.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, but in the books, that was Percy. The bronze dragon was Percy and Charlie.
Yep.
And also is 3 books away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is Amber saying she would lick Grover's feet?
Yeah.
Oh my god. The visual of the water healing is pretty cool.
Yeah, that they did do well with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about this movie and also the previous movie just being all about Percy's confidence in being a good fighter and hero. Like it's a bit of a choice in comparison to like obviously the books.
Right.
I mean,
I feel
there
like
is definitely some imposter syndrome.
Yeah. I feel like it undersells the overall mission of like, because they don't do a good job with Kronos rising and that being something that built over the entirety of the series. And so they instead focus on this issue that is, I mean, pretty inconsequential when you look at the actual scope of what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. The introduction of that, I do remember this bit.
Where are you guys at now? I think mine is a bit behind.
We've just had the introduction of Tyson, though we haven't gotten his name yet.
I'm at
10. He's in the big house. Oh, I didn't give time. I'm at 10:17. Oh no.
This is very weird.
There's just someone went past with a bike, like just a general bike.
I am sad that we missed out on the dodgeball fight and Percy having Annabeth's picture in his binder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I don't think it would have the same effect with them being this old as it does when they're just little.
Yeah.
Right.
It'd be a little bit creepy at this age.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
like 17.
Because, you know, he can't lie to himself and be like, no, I just keep a picture of my best friend in my binder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I hate the characterization of like this, you know, the stereotypical feminist like Annabeth of like, you're saying Percy has a brother or a sister? Like getting upset. He didn't offer the idea of it being a female sibling. Like, oh my God.
They do so bad with Annabeth in these films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the thing that I always found somewhat funny about the Sea of Monsters is just from like the things that I know about the promotions that they did for it is that the actor who's playing Tyson that we've just been introduced to supposedly read all of the books. There is an interview where it references blue food and no one had any idea what that meant. And I was like, okay, so clearly this Tyson guy did not read the books because that is in the very first one. And the second, like it's in everything.
All of them.
Like,
even Heroes of Olympus.
It's a thing. Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't read the books.
Yeah. Oh God. Sprayable mist. I can't believe they thought that was a good idea.
Well, I guess that's a portable way of communication.
Yeah. They just wanted to get away with almost swearing like that, like the near bitch comment earlier as well. Oh, they have a hold on. Actually, I don't want to say. I was going to say it's like they have a white guy as Chris Rodriguez, but I don't actually know who the actor is, so I can't make that assumption. Who is the actor? Sea of Monsters. Actor. I'm sorry, but for a camp of demigods, these kids are shit.
I know. In the books, they would have run away like this. They would have immediately jumped in.
They did, didn't they? Like, they assembled a team to directly confront the bull outside of the barrier to stop it getting inside.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just... Okay, so yeah. Although, I was just checking the actor. I mean, technically we don't know that Chris Rodriguez is Latino, but there's like an assumption.
I mean, his last name being Rodriguez.
Yeah. That's not a thing. Bulls do not react to red. That's not a thing. Why didn't you move out of the way? Annabeth, you are meant to be the child of wisdom. Where did that go? I'm going to say this is somewhat comical. Although... Ouch. Okay, demigods don't bleed that easily, do they?
I feel like it comes and goes as far as what it actually is.
I'm sorry, just looking at this, that should have burned Clarice alive because she is directly behind him.
Yeah.
Whether he stood in front or not, I would have singed her.
Yeah.
This whole sequence is kind of...
I feel like in the books, the fight scenes typically show the kids' personalities and like what traits they got from their godly parent, and this is just like chaos.
Yeah. The whole thing's just... There's no sense of... Yeah, like you said, there's no sense of character in anything that's happening. It's just...
Exactly.
It just feels like a generic action movie. Which, like, not to say that action movies are bad, but, like, this is meant to have a little bit more...
It's meant to be an adaptation.
Yeah, it's meant to be an adaptation. It's meant to have some character to it. Also, a lot of the kids work together as well. At no point have these guys worked together as a team. Like, Percy and Annabeth haven't joined together as a team. Clarice, Percy, and Annabeth haven't worked together as a team. There was no teamwork whatsoever, but that was a huge part of the fight with the bull in the book, was them all coming together as a team. That's so stupid, though, because it went right through his neck, one of the pike things in the first movie. He would be dead. How is he alive? That's stupid. They do this too much in these two franchises. Well, two franchises. These two movies. Someone's dead, and then they're not. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, they finally give him a scar.
It's like we're trying to ball this emotion and then it's for nothing.
What the hell? When did time? No, not time travel. When did teleporting become a demigod thing?
I know this has been covered extensively, but them aging up the kids was such a bad move because so much of what's impactful about Luke as a villain is like he's an older kid who took advantage of Percy and Annabeth's naivety, and that doesn't work here.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not like
It
a
doesn't feel
mentor betrayal.
imposing. Yeah. There's no mentor betrayal. There's
Yeah,
no
it's like you feel like they should be
kind of
too
threat.
smart. Yeah.
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 Because the whole thing about Luke is that not only was he like older and a mentor figure, but it's the fact that he is older and he's someone who's more skilled and more trained because he's older and he's had more experience. That made him so much more imposing. But him just like turning up at the camp, just basically like giving like a mini villain monologue before vanishing or teleporting, which is a thing apparently. Like it was more of a silent like fear of like finding the tree poisoned and just kind of figuring out that it must be Luke. That's the only explanation for why the tree would be poisoned. Yeah, that never made sense for this movie. Oh, sorry.
Someone for calling her Miss LaRue in the books.
Wait, did she actually? I do not remember that.
No, I just think she would. Either. Nobody tried in the books. I don't think she would tolerate it.
This makes no sense. Oh yeah, I forgot that whole Persephone thing in the first film. Because I was like, how does he know that? I'm like, oh yeah, he's trapped in the underworld with her.
During the wrong season.
Yeah. I'm somewhat annoyed that they have changed this whole bit of like Grover isn't missing. Like from the get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that does throw the whole thing off a little bit.
Like I added so much, I feel like, to Percy and Grover's friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also why he's going out to do this quest or like sneaking along to do this quest because it's Grover.
It's just him stepping on Clarice's toes now, which makes him seem like an asshole.
Yeah.
Right.
Are they actually giving him the prophecy right now? I do not remember if that's what happens. If they're giving him the prophecy right now, I'm going to be really mad because that was a huge thing to leave until later.
Yeah. Well, because they have to change it. Because obviously it can't be about him being 16 since he was driving in the last movie.
I do like the voice for the Oracle.
Yeah.
This just makes me so excited for Rachel Elizabeth Dare in the show.
Yes. Oh, why? Why are we getting a history lesson? Oh, yeah, because we didn't get any of this in the first film. That's why, of course.
Yes.
Oh, did they not cover this?
Oh my god. How do they know about the... Okay, I just realised. So they've got this whole backstory about Kronos. But Percy already knew about these demi-titans after Luke appeared. So how does he know all of this already to make a comment about them being like an army of demi-titans when he doesn't know anything?
Right.
And why did they even choose to change it to, like, say demi-titans? Why not demigods that had turned against, like, Luke? That's such a weird change as well. It, like, completely goes against the message of the overall 5 books.
Yeah, unless it was just him mocking it. But, like, it's just out of place in general. Like, none of it makes any logical sense.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he repeating this prophecy to Chiron when Chiron knew the prophecy already?
Who even knows why they make the choices they made?
Wait, I think I missed. Did they mention the 16 bit, or did they say reached 18?
They say
I think
20.
I missed it. Did they say oh?
Yeah,
God.
they say she'll reach 20 instead of 16.
That doesn't even add. It's not even a rhyme.
Yeah.
We'll reach 20 against all odds. Yeah, there's no rhyme.
Yeah.
Reach 16 against all odds. I don't
Well,
remember the rest of
16
them.
doesn't rhyme either.
No, I think it's the next bit it rhymes, so that also doesn't make any sense. I don't remember the full prophecy. I'm trying to check what the prophecy is again.
There's like a half of the eldest gods shall reach 16 against the odds and see the world endless sleep. A hero so cursed blade shall reap a single choice on just days at Olympus to preserve a race. Bam.
Okay.
True fan right here. I'm
Yeah.
a genius.
It is interesting that the prophecy says eldest god, because Aphrodite's the oldest of the gods.
Yeah.
I know
maybe
that they
she's
mean
not
like
technically classed as a god. Yeah. Maybe she wouldn't technically be classed as a god, even though she's one of the gods of Olympus. She wouldn't technically be classed as one because she's not born from a titan like the rest of them. She's just being given the status of a god because she was born from Oceanus, Cronus's dad.
Right.
So she's technically the same, like around the same age as Cronos, I think.
So she's like a titan?
Kind of, but she wasn't born from two.
Well, Hecate's also a titan technically, but just is now a god.
Yeah.
Gotta.
Yeah. I am somewhat confused. So we've got the big prophecy, but we have no information for this current thing, unless she does go to the Oracle. I don't actually remember. I say we haven't got a prophecy for this quest. Yeah, I was going to say you're right, Megan. Like, what this is going to end up being with this film is just Percy kind of stepping on toes just because he's mad that he's not being able to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just like a white man who can't handle not being the best in this film.
Yeah, unless there's something else that happens. I have no memory of what comes next.
Yeah. I'm also kind of missing Tantalus as well. I feel like that was a really fun dynamic to have at camp.
What? Why does it have Poseidon's logo on that sword when the sword belonged to Hercules, a son of Zeus?
Because they know nothing about mythology.
Yeah.
The sword is even mechanical, and like it's not supposed to be mechanical, it's supposed to be magic.
Yeah. I do like how it works. It's a really cool looking image, but it doesn't look real, which is kind of disappointing. It doesn't look right. It looks like a fake sword.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping they do this better for the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're really putting all the books together in the second film.
It's like they did it a little bit in some ways with the first one. Like they were never sure if they were going to get another one. So they're shoving more things together, just in the off chance they don't, which then makes it harder to make the ones after.
You're just seeing all these kids organized to fight monsters coming in. And I'm like, okay, where was this energy earlier with the bull? Where was the energy to organize earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Why do those? Oh my god, those shields look so fake. They look like plastic.
Yeah,
they look like plastic. Like, well, the sort of like shield things that they use like at protest, like the police are using at protests.
Yeah,
like they look like those.
Yeah.
Oh, they look so bad.
But it's weird that they're transparent.
Yeah.
Why are they transparent?
I kind of get the top of it being transparent because if you want to protect yourself and be able to see what's happening, it makes sense. But the bottom, all of it's transparent except for the small little bit in the middle.
Yeah. It's also sad the dynamic between Percy and Tyson in the movie compared to the book because they were friends at first, and then you have Percy kind of turning against him once they get to camp, and now he just hates him immediately all the time.
Yeah. Percy is not nice in this.
No.
Which kind of sucks. Like, he has his moments in the book of not being the best of guys, but like...
He's also like 14.
Percy is still nice. Yeah, he's 14.
It's a little more
he's
like nice. He's growing up and having trouble. That's much more reasonable than this full-grown man acting this way.
Yeah. Although, I don't think he's only 20, Logan Lerman, because he was 17 in the first film. So I think he's only like 19, 20 at this point. But still, like in comparison to a 13-year-old in Sea of Monsters, very different. Oh, I hate so much that they did this. Just let mist be a thing. Why make it a perfume? What was the logic in that?
And also just how directly aggressive Annabeth is to him. Like, I mean, I know she was a bit too in the books, but it was like in a different type of way.
Yeah. And it wasn't like physically aggressive. Like it's like she basically pepper sprayed him just now.
Yeah.
Like in the book, she was like standoffish and kind of mean with her words, but she wasn't ever physically aggressive towards Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because she was kind of afraid of him because of what happened in the past. But like it's like she pepper sprayed him with this mist thing. Mm-hmm. It's just, oh god, like this could have been a perfect moment to actually introduce what the mist is and all this information, but no. They just turn it into a perfume that you can spray on people's faces. That makes no sense. Because what are you going to do with a Hydra? What are you going to do with like an actual giant Cyclops or an actual giant? I mean, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
How do they know to get to Florida? That's what I want to know. We've had no prophecy. We've had no information. How do they know to get to Florida?
Well, I guess because Mr. D said the Sea of Monsters is in the Bermuda Triangle, so I guess you go out into the ocean from Florida.
Yeah, but they're by an ocean in New York.
Yeah.
I don't know where the Bermuda Triangle is in comparison.
No, it's much further south than New York.
Hold on. The one who's in the middle, I know her. She's the boss lady from Drake and Josh.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that. Helen.
Oh my god.
Helen, that's it. Yeah. I'm sure that's her.
This cab ride kind of gives me the vibes of the Haunted Mansion ride at Disney World.
Oh yeah, it's super similar
amped up. Yeah.
Percy, you are a demigod who's been on a quest. Why didn't you move your damn self?
Who knows? Who knows?
I think it's also really concerning that they chose as like a way to make Tyson look unkempt to have his hair partially locked.
Yeah.
Yeah. This whole thing is so messy. Why is he asking, what do you know about the prophecy? Dude, you just got it.
Who knows?
That's the wrong prophecy.
Yep. We're combining prophecies, combining experiences.
I'm so mad.
Yep.
This whole thing is so messy.
Yeah. Oh goodness. And now we're in DC, even though that's not supposed to have until Titan's Curse.
Yeah. Who is that meant to be?
Who knows?
It's just general nonsense.
I'm sorry, but what kind of monster is he meant to be?
Who even knows?
Oh my god, he's a 100-handed one.
Oh!
I think that's what Hecatantry is.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Going to be like,
yeah.
Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Yeah. So does that mean we don't get monster donuts? This was our experience.
Yeah, it's a random coffee shop.
Yeah, and they put the Hydra in the first movie at the Parthenon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh god, I hate everything about this.
Why would Annabeth not be able to take on a random?
Like really, just grabs and throws. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Grover is doing a better job than Annabeth. Like really?
Like, this is so ridiculous.
Why is there a teleport? Why do they have a teleport machine? What the hell? What is this?
Why is Annabeth clutching her arm?
Oh
Literally.
my god.
Well, she did get thrown into a pole, but like still.
Good lord. So now we have stakes.
Yeah.
And
Well,
reasons
what
for
point are we
Percy
on
to
in the
be
movie?
away from camp.
Yeah. 40 minutes in, we've got like a direction. We've got stakes for Percy. You know, God. Oh,
Ridiculous.
I hate this. How does she know? I hate this so much.
Yeah.
I do like the actor playing Hermes though.
Oh, Nathan. Oh my god. I loved him in Firefly.
Yeah. I am somewhat confused. Like, obviously, I know that he wasn't Hermes in the first movie. They actually had an entirely different actor.
Yeah.
But why don't they know his face? Hermes.
They're just like,
I hate that they kind of stole this from the Amazons, because obviously the Amazons are like our Amazon,
yeah.
and they have this huge enterprise.
Did
Like,
this come out
Hermes just
before
delivers
or
messages.
after Son of Neptune?
Yeah.
Because I don't even know what the years were for everything.
The Amazons thing was during Son of Neptune, I think. So what would be 6 years later than this?
Yeah. Yeah, 2013. Yeah, Son of Neptune came out 2011. This movie was 2013. So
they could have taken it.
Yeah.
Demi Google Luke. Really?
Yeah.
My God. This is why we needed a prophecy in this movie. We got like the coordinates, but because they've not had a prophecy explaining anything, they don't know what the coordinates are for. Like, I know it took a while to like figure out, but he got it pretty quickly the moment he got into near water. It's just, the movie makes no sense.
Right. Was there even a prophecy in the first one? Or was it just Hades has my mom, I gotta go get her? And then, we need the pearls to escape. And that was what the quest ended up being. Like, I feel like there wasn't a clear direction in that one either.
No, there was the direction of my mum's in trouble, but like other than that, I never fully remembered the pearls bit. I think it was mentioned of like they need the pearls to be able to kind of
but wasn't because I feel like with both of these movies, instead of a prophecy that guides everything, it's something happens, react, something happens, react, something happens, react.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
But it's like weird they had a. Oh, sorry.
instead of like obstacles making it harder.
Right.
Yeah. They kind of just they added the prophecy in this movie for no reason. Whereas, like, if they wanted a prophecy, like, just use the prophecy that it is for this story.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I remember the scene with this bit. So obviously we have this huge boat, like a cruise ship for the Princess Andromeda in the book. It's like a small little yacht in this
Yeah.
movie.
It's
so
supposed to
stupid.
hold an entire army.
And it's like, dude, you could just about fit a couple of people on there.
Yeah.
Or, Hermes, you do it.
Yeah.
You
Get
can't
off
give
your
up
butt.
on family. It's like, mate, you haven't even gone to see your own son.
Yeah.
Why don't you do it?
Mm-hmm.
I really do love Nathan Fillion in this role. I wouldn't be like opposed to him actually coming back for the role of Hermes, because like he's a lot older now, so he's kind of got that aged look to him that Hermes does have in the books. So it would work. This whole thing.
Yeah.
I was also not a fan of this.
Yeah.
Like, I know that like the whole Poseidon and Tyson thing was like a conflict in the book, but they really make Percy just resent Tyson just because their dad responds to him. And it just makes, like, obviously it makes some sense, but like story-wise, like he's resenting him in all angles. Like they're not friends, they've got no connection.
Right.
So it just kind of makes Percy be mean. And I'm not sure I like it.
Yeah, without the foundation of them having been friends, it just really stinks.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm finally back on track with you guys. Yay.
It's more like asking questions that don't really have easy answers to. In this case, like this was kind of a simple thing.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, I think Poseidon would have responded to Percy in this moment, but Percy's just been asking like general questions about him not being as, good as Clarice.
Right.
Yeah. He's not actually asked like, "Hey, Dad, send me a." I mean, technically, he did send him a signal. He just had walked away by the time it happened. It's like Percy's got no patience.
Percy's just in his emo era in this movie.
Truly.
What do we think about the design for the hippocampi?
I think you're just going to say hippo.
Hippo. What do you think about the hippo?
I do kind of like it, actually. Like, I think this is the only special effect so far that I've actually liked.
Yeah.
Oh, but they should not have shown the water because it looks stupid.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of the sea dragon creature from Avatar that was like was it at Suki's Island?
Oh, yes, the Unagi.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I can see that. But it reminds me of there's this movie called, oh god, what's it called? I've already forgotten the name of it. I've forgotten the name of the movie entirely now. Oh no.
So small.
It's a movie to kind of to do with like the Loch Ness Monster a little bit, but also kind of not. Where is it? I've got it in my playlist. Hold on. Oh, I don't have it in my playlist anymore. That's annoying. I can't remember something Crusoe. Or maybe that was the name of the character. I don't know. But it's like a Loch Ness Monster type character. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Frozen a little bit.
Did you hear that? They said Selena's on the ship.
Yeah.
Wait, I have captions on. I don't know if you guys do.
Oh yeah, I do. I have
Here we
captions
go.
on.
So Selena has already turned, apparently.
Yeah.
And so has Ethan Nakamura. Ethan Nakamura is here too.
And Chris.
Yeah.
Like, just really. So again, like, how could they have actually expected to be able to move forward with these movies if Selena has already turned? Because that's such a pivotal point in book 5 of revealing that she was spying for Luke and the conflict with her and Clarice, and like, really?
Right. She was also only spying for like she was manipulated. Like she didn't actually.
Yeah, like it wasn't until
you know.
I think like around book 4.
Yeah, and she wouldn't have been on this ship at any point.
No. Oh god, this monster looks so dumb.
Oh my god, and they've brought in the monster from the 3rd book, the Manticore. Yep. I'm so mad. They combined every single movie into every single book into this movie.
Yeah, and it's like I feel like if you watch The Lightning Thief just by itself, it's a good movie. This is just like, what is even going on?
Yeah,
as a movie, you know. Jake, I do love Jake. I'm not a Luke apologist, but I do love Jake Abel. Yeah. And those can be two separate things.
Yeah. Nuance.
I would say this is the one thing that I do like about this. Yeah. That's the one thing I do like about this movie. It's just anything with Jake Abel as Luke is just entertaining. Like, it's the only thing that's kind of saving the movie for me so far. It's just, he's just jokes. I was about to look something up. What was I about to look up? Something to do with this. I can't remember. I was going to look something up and I've entirely forgotten what I was meant to do. It was something to do with the movie.
So Luke has been to Tartarus?
Apparently.
Though I feel like that was just to make a joke about how Cleveland is like hell.
Yeah. Which also is weird because Hollywood is also technically hell because of the underworld.
Yeah. It's just such a random city to pick on. Like, don't come for Cleveland.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know anybody who has strong opinions about Cleveland.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Cleveland, so I only know about the football team.
Like, when Rick came for LA in the books, it made sense. Like, people feel strongly about LA.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people hate Boston.
Oh, drama.
The fact is that drama doesn't even work because they didn't even have a relationship in the first film.
Yeah.
It's all so hollow. Oh, I'm so sad. Did they get caught in the books, by the way? Do they get caught? Like, I know they get caught near the end.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, but like
I don't think they do on
after.
Princess Andromeda. I thought Percy does something kind of. Well, I guess they're on the ship a couple of times, so I could be mixed up on which time.
Yeah, I know they were on the ship, and I know that him and Luke kind of square off, but I don't think they're ever captured.
Yeah. I know they have to escape because they get on the life raft and Percy's like cutting their ropes, but I forget if they I think
Yeah, they did manage. They did
do
get
start
out
to
on the
get
lifeboat.
captured, and then Tyson is able to fight off the bear cousins, the bear twins.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
they
someone's come on. I think this is Owen, actually. Owen.
Is it Owen?
I think it's Owen. I can't remember now. Yes, it is. As well, Tyson is mimicking
Hi,
voices.
Owen.
If you're not Owen, I'm really sorry. It's just because I think that's what you're under as on my phone in my contacts.
No, I'm pretty sure that's Owen's Discord name. So
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. They say so. They
Yes.
kind of are captured, but they escape.
Yes.
When
So I was right. I'm proud of myself.
You are correct.
Which would make sense for me to be right, since I think I'm the most recent one of our group to have done the Sea of Monsters. So
yeah. Yeah, for me, it's been like over a year.
Yeah.
At least we're seeing some teamwork here. But just looking at this yacht, it's just kind of sad. Like they had this huge cruise ship in the book, and now it's just a yacht.
Yeah. It's like they could have done like what they do in Star Wars, where they have the tiny model for the outside shots, and then you just show the inside. So if they couldn't afford the full cruise ship, then they wouldn't have had to.
Yeah. The whole thing, I'm just thinking, like, yeah, this is really cool that they're doing all this. But how has no one up top figured out what the hell is happening? They've got a son of Poseidon in their brig.
Yes.
Like, surely logic would dictate.
Also, why does a yacht have a brig?
Yeah.
I feel like this would be on one of those like Discovery Channel shows of like custom yacht building, like how they have the custom fish tanks and all those random shows.
What? That's so stupid. I'm losing my mind. So many of the choices are just so dumb.
Seems like someone's really struggling with this movie.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be entertaining for people watching that. I would just not have a good job. Oh, finally, the line.
Oh, here we go. Get ready to clap, people.
I'm sorry, Chris. Cool. Oh, okay. How do they not see them? Sorry, I got really loud then. Just like they were walking past the front and they're in the thing that has a huge window. How do they not see them?
Great questions.
Oh, that's meant to be Ethan Nakamura, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Why don't they have swords?
Who knows? There's a lot of weird choices being made.
Yeah, they're just sticks. I'm sorry, one flip and he's down. Really?
Yeah.
How do they know where the lifeboat is? That's what I want to know.
Also, kind of hurts me a little bit, and this is super minor comparatively, but that it's Andromeda and not the Princess Andromeda.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, taking off Princess just hurts me a little bit.
It's just
okay, here we go.
These little things.
Don't walk on my roof.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent delivery by Jake Abel.
It's literally at the top of the water. Just grab it.
But also, why would the engine not be connected to the boat?
Yeah.
You would just raise and lower it.
Yeah. And admittedly, they also kind of don't need it. Son of Poseidon.
Yeah.
Instant.
Yeah.
But also a huge power up.
And yeah, also, why is she angry? They have the wind.
Yeah.
Oh, you dumbass. You're a child of Athena. Use your brain.
Oh, good lord.
Act like
Poor
it.
Annabeth. Oh my goodness. Well, it's also like it wasn't supposed to be completely let go until later on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like we need to be able to use it a few times.
How was he riding the wave?
Who
There was nothing
knows?
to ride.
Who
So
even
bad.
knows?
This is
I was
truly so bad.
mad.
He's walking on the water.
Surfboard.
He's
That would
walking
have killed
on
him.
water. Yeah.
I'm just.
Yeah.
If he'd grabbed like a surfboard or something, fine.
Yeah.
But he's walking
Literally has
on
to
water whilst being
Yeah.
a son of Hermes. What
Yeah.
in the hell?
Yeah.
Wisdom's daughter, you have nothing. You have nothing.
Yeah.
You're a dummy.
So
Sorry, I'm raging.
No, I'm pretty upset right now as well.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm very much the loudspeaker of the rage. You got the quiet rage and you got the how dare this be happening rage. Oh, God. This whole thing is making me so upset. Oh, God. Wisdom's daughter. Like, really?
Mm-hmm.
And it wore off. I kind of hate all of this.
Yeah.
The mist thing is just really. I know it's because they clearly didn't have a budget for like the special effects, but
Yeah.
half the stuff that they've done they could just cut right out and didn't need that
Yeah.
and save it for
Why
the
did they
eye.
use the sunglasses then?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Annabeth.
That was so
Yeah.
mean.
I'm not a fan that they're giving a really off-point backstory. Like, Tyson's backstory is already sad as it is, of him being tormented
Yeah.
by other monsters because he was smaller than the others and he was more kind-hearted than the others.
Yeah.
Changing it that he's sad that people are scared of him sucks, but
But it also completely takes out the whole idea of how the mist is supposed to keep the mythological world separate from the mortal world.
yeah. Yeah. It just, there's no logic. But I'm sorry, you can't moan about how he's doing when Annabeth fucked it up from the get-go.
Yeah. At least they're not going around in circles.
Dude,
Lord.
you can't talk. You've been mean to him from the get-go, Percy, you dig.
Yeah.
No. No.
Oh my God.
I do find it funny. It's like, oh, I never knew about this. I'm like, but you gave the voiceover telling the story.
Yep. Yep.
Oh God, this would have been a great moment to actually bring in the backstory of the whole Talia, Luke, Annabeth situation instead of randomly opening up on it.
Yeah.
At the start of the movie, when it's so out of place, it just doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Yeah. Because you could still just have the tree be the thing protecting the camp and it being a problem that it's rotting without it being Talia yet.
Yeah. Although they can reference it as well, because like they had the protection element beforehand, like in the first film when Sally can't get through because she's not a demigod. Like that was a big thing. They can just reference to it because they've referenced loads of things in the past before as well. Annabeth, do you really think that's a shark? No. You are Wisdom's daughter.
This is giving Shark Boy and Lava Girl vibes.
Oh my gosh, we got a donation from Antoine. Hey Antoine, thank you. We will get that sent to Red Nation and Trevor Project after this. That is very, very awesome. That's a reminder. Reminder for everyone who is watching as well. If you can donate, you can either send it in here and I'll be sending it all straight over as well, or go straight to the links in the description box and just go right to the website and donate the money to either the Red Nation or the Trevor Project as well. You can enjoy our torment of watching everything that's happening here, and also donate some money to the different foundations that are supporting today.
Yeah. And if you're able to, please share.
Yes. Yeah. That also.
Should we say what the Red Nation and Trevor Project do, just for anybody who might not know?
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. Let's go for it. Meg, do you want to take it?
Sure. So the Trevor Project helps at-risk LGBTQIA2+ youth, and so they do a lot of self-harm prevention and a lot of homelessness prevention, because obviously kids with not supporting families are at really, really high risk. And then the Red Nation helps Indigenous people all across North America. They specifically focus on the missing and murdered Indigenous women and Two-Spirit crisis. And so it's Pride Month and it's Indigenous Peoples Month, so it's a great time to support those organizations.
Yes. Yeah. And all the links for that is in the description box, or any money that is donated via the chat as well will also be going straight to the organizations as well. Probably be splitting half and half of whatever totals come in on YouTube.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The design of the stomach is pretty cool. The colors are fun.
The colors are fun.
The colors are fun. The iridescence is nice. Phosphorescence, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. When did they end up in a stomach in the book? I do not remember.
No.
Okay.
They get blown away. And that's when the ship explodes. Because they're trying to get between Skyla and Charybdis.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's giving Jonah and the whale from
Speaking
the Bible.
of the ship.
Yeah, I was gonna say, considering this is like Greek myth, it's giving Christianity.
Oh.
It's giving me PTSD.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, the two wars that they choose to reference are the Civil War and Vietnam.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's so
World War II. World War II had boats, and you could have an ally boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because in the book it was like whatever is in the water right where you are, which is why it was that particular boat. But here it's implying that any boat's on the table. They still choose the
Confederates.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like this is what they chose to not change from the books, really.
Yeah, they didn't have any problem with that.
Like of all the other things you changed and completely messed up and ruined, this is what you keep.
Yeah.
Okay.
This whole thing is just it. Why?
Yeah.
Just follow the story. That's all you got to do.
Like, you think adaptations would be easier to have a cohesive storyline than
Yeah,
an original screenplay.
They should be.
yeah,
Since you are copying someone else's work, essentially.
yeah. Like you have the blueprint for it all.
Mm-hmm.
And a very popular blueprint that you know works well.
Yes.
I want to know who wrote the movie. So like the directors obviously have some fault in it because like they're directing things badly.
Yeah.
But like who wrote these movies? So I can also complain about them.
Yeah. And what other projects have they done?
Yeah. They had a different different director for this film. So they had Chris Columbus for the first film, which everyone was kind of like, this guy did Harry Potter, the first 2 Harry Potter movies. Like, how did he mess up understanding how to direct?
Yeah.
So quickly, and he had his own blueprint for how to do an adaptation.
Yeah.
Let me check. It's taking a hold. I'll do it on my phone because that's safer. Because my internet suddenly is panicking.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The person who did Sea of Monsters also did the Green Lantern comic book movie.
Oh no!
There it is. There it is.
But he was also a writer for Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow, which are 2 good TV shows.
Well, there's also a significant amount of time between those productions, I feel like.
Yeah.
But
these are his only 2 movies. These are his only 2 movies.
Yeah.
So Green Lantern and Percy Jackson.
Adaptations, they're nothing like the source material. Yeah. Like Arrow is basically, they use exclusively Batman storylines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he still never really gets down sticking to the source material.
Yeah. Oh my god, how? So the person who did the first Percy Jackson movie, he did the Scooby-Doo live action film, which is really cool. Again,
good.
nothing like the thing, but like it was still good.
Yeah.
And Cheaper by the Dozen 1 and 2. Like, so he has the chops.
I loved Cheaper by the Dozen as a kid, specifically the second one.
Yeah. But like he'd never done an adaptation before, except maybe Scooby-Doo. But like that was kind of more of an original story, just with those characters.
Which is sort of how all Scooby-Doo content is.
Yeah. It's all kind of its own thing.
Yeah.
I hate that we jumped back to those old women for no reason at all. Yeah. Except for them like, hey, figured it out. Oh, technically, Annabeth helped.
Yes.
Ross, they've been in the water this whole time. How has he not seen this until now?
Yeah, he should have like sensed it once they were in the water because he can always know where he is. Well,
yeah, that was a huge part of his character. Is the moment he's in water, he has direction automatically, basically.
Yeah. Also, again, it makes more sense for a child to not know what coordinates are than a 19-year-old.
Yeah. Oh my god, Percy land. I can't.
Why? They combined?
And also, why is Cersei building an amusement park?
Yeah, like again, why couldn't we have kept the spot? Like it already had things.
Makes sense. Because she's a witch.
Yep.
Like nothing makes sense in this. I kind of get
personally offended by them messing up Cersei.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that we actually see her in this movie, as far as I am aware.
No, it's just her island.
Yeah. That's gone to hell very quickly.
Yeah. So like what?
I'm not kind of fully against the amusement park situation because like obviously her island was meant to be like a paradise for women. Mm-hmm. So I kind of don't mind that idea of it being like an amusement park with all this sort of other fun stuff. But they've definitely combined Cersei's Island, Polyphemus, and what was it? The water park in book 1 into this one thing.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like the spa makes sense because it's the things that she created through her witchcraft, and the amusement park is so random.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the way she would talk to Percy initially in the book of like, oh, I'm gonna make you look better, and like going on that vibe, but then guinea pig.
Oh god, it is. It is funny. It's just the
Yeah.
it is the ride from the first book.
Yeah. Also, as someone who has worked in an amusement park, there's absolutely no way they could get the ride to go without someone staying behind to turn it on. That's not how that works.
No. Especially when it's like one line. It's not like it's tilted, so it would actually have you go down. It's just all flat.
Also, why would they get on a ride? That doesn't make any sense.
No. Why would they think it would lead anywhere?
Yeah.
Why would you trap yourselves when you're in this situation?
Mm-hmm.
How is Clarice the one who's more intelligent than Annabeth? Like, she's
I
giving
feel
more
like
facts.
whoever adapted this really loved Clarice.
And really, really hated Annabeth.
Kind of like who adapted Harry Potter like really loved Hermione, and they kept giving Hermione Dumbledore's lines.
Oh, I thought it was Ron's lines, wasn't she? She was given like Ron's lines instead.
She was given
like
both of them.
Oh, both.
She was
wow.
Yeah, she was given just everything. Just they really loved Hermione. Which, like, I get. Clarice and Hermione are great, but it doesn't work as well when they're just, like, omniscient beings.
Yeah.
Polyphemus is, like, heavily racialized as well.
Yeah.
Why do they have phones? That's a huge thing in the book that they can't have technology.
Yeah.
If this was alcohol, I'd be having a great time. If only I drank.
We should have planned ahead.
Take a shot every time you want to die. So.
Well, I think that would have required us to not watch this at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Oh yeah, technically it's night my time, so I could have done it.
Oh.
Technically, I'm having like a shot of some kind because this is I can. It's a fruit shoot, so technically, it's a shoot of a shot. It's very funny. Why did they have the fleece before? Like, he wasn't wearing the fleece.
No, it was hanging on a tree in the middle of the island with all the flesh-eating sheep around it.
That's
the piranha sheep.
Oh yeah, the sheep
piranha. Also, where's Annabeth's hat?
Yeah.
Aww.
Percy's kind of shit.
Better.
Yeah, Tyson deserves better. Percy's kind of bad at his job.
Yeah.
You had one thing. You just sat down there. Oh, we have an Owen.
Owen!
We have an Owen.
Hello!
Very, very sorry joining. There we go. We have an Owen.
Hi. Hello.
Hello. Do you have the movie pulled up?
Oh, if you want to pop in, Owen, we're at 119.
He's like, I don't want to watch it.
It's like, no, I'm just gonna
Really?
listen and add comments without actually seeing the screen.
Purpose,
Also, the
that's
fleece
plan.
is kind of sad looking, I just want to say. Like, it's not a golden fleece. It's just a fleece with gold embroidery.
Yeah. I like how God, this is such an early 2010s movie. It's not that he's a satyr, it's that he's a dude. That was the problem.
Yeah.
That's why he feels tricked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear. They kind of defeat him pretty easily.
Also, shouldn't he be able to very easily move the boulder? Because it's the boulder he used to trap Odysseus, which would imply that he can move the boulder.
Maybe he can't move it from the inside. Maybe that was the situation.
Yeah.
Because like it's technically blocked in a position that he's
like
not
the
from.
angle isn't good.
Yeah.
I can go with that. Hmm.
Like,
Are you kidding me?
this is so stupid. Tyson gets... He's a monster!
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah,
Percy
no,
would
he
not do
absolutely
it
would
for you.
not.
Yeah.
Very much would not.
Percy
Wait,
would
do they
not have.
hold up? Do they actually just kill Tyson? Are you kidding me right now?
But...
Disney
Also,
sequel
like-
fake out death.
Say again?
What?
It's a Disney sequel fake out death.
Also, I love how Luke is giving Percy this moment to like be sad.
And to grieve. So considerate.
Yeah.
What? Oh my god.
Like... This whole thing so much... All he had as a weapon was a weird crossbow. I mean, Percy has his sword. Annabeth probably has something. Clarice has probably something. We haven't seen many weapons.
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
there's been a
But
shockingly
demigods.
small number of weapons.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who feels like nothing has actually happened in this movie?
No, I agree.
Kinda,
The
yeah.
pacing is so odd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why does Percy suddenly give a shit about Tyson? That's what I want to know. Like, it's so random. Like, he's not really kind of... They've not had a
Maybe it's
moment
like-
to bond.
Maybe he just feels guilty because Tyson's last words were "You do it for me," when we all know Percy would not. He's like, "Oh, that's
Yeah.
a bit awkward."
This version of Percy, anyway.
yeah,
Yeah.
No, this version of Percy would very much not do it.
Yeah. It's all so messy.
Also, I feel like Percy and Annabeth don't even care about each other in this movie, and that's weird too.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
they're suddenly very much not friends again.
Let's bring out the big bad of the series in episode 2.
Exactly.
Yeah. This...
Great problem.
Oh my god. Also, like... I was...
Also, why is it on Percy? It's Clarice's
Yeah.
quest.
It's Clarice's quest. Their hands are barely tied. Like,
There's a bit of Cronus in the prophecy, though.
Yeah.
not gonna lie, kind of like the wording of like this whole situation. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Luke is the only one that I feel like was treated well in this adaptation.
Yeah. Although he did not get a good element in the first film because like
Right.
the daddy issues aspect. Although admittedly that also kind of does make sense. But
He did have those in
Yeah.
the books.
yeah.
Luke is pure daddy issues.
Yeah.
Pure unadulterated daddy issues.
That's so, like, why not just open it and then do that? Like,
Yeah. Like, that is
the
pretty
logic.
dumb.
The logic is not logicking.
Well,
I'm
Percy
still-
doesn't have a lot of logic.
Yeah. I'm still kind of really mad about the Poseidon image on the sword.
Yeah, and calling it Poseidon's sword.
Yeah.
Lay down.
I like how there's like no killing.
Yeah.
No, why does no one have any weapons?
Really doesn't make any sense. Also, what does Percy think he's gonna do just by grabbing the sarcophagus? Like, what is the
Well,
actual
he's going to grab
plan?
this fleece,
The
isn't he?
fleece
He's just
off
going to get
the-
off.
okay. Okay.
I'm gonna grab the cloak.
The cloak. Oh my god, this is very aggressive.
Just kill him.
Just commit. Oh my god, it's Tyson!
That is one of the shortest fake out deaths of all time.
I was just thinking
Yeah.
that. It was like 5 minutes where we thought he might be dead.
The thing that I just... it healed me and had only just finished.
Yeah.
And with with the book logic of like like how monsters die, he would have turned
Yeah.
to dust.
Yeah,
I mean, they
like,
never
Because like
proved-
in the
they
book
never
when he's
proved in the movie.
exploded. Yeah.
They never proved in the movies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Though I guess
Even
technically we
Minotaur
don't
didn't
receive.
poof.
oh.
Yeah. Nothing poofed. You're too late. And I'm too tired.
I just think it sounds like a Transformers movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Oh
kind
my
of
God,
fun
yeah.
though.
It does have a vibe for a Transformers movie. I'm not gonna lie. It has that vibe. And they were really popular around this time, so it wouldn't surprise me if that's why they were
Yeah.
doing it.
The
I
sound
do like
design is
I do like
very
a visual for
Transformers.
this. I do love how Luke is kind of fangirling over Kronos right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, all demigods are. Chill, you're not special.
I know.
Except for Aphrodite's kids.
Oh
but
wait,
still.
hold on. He ate him. What the fuck?
What?
He
What?
ate him? What? I
What?
do not remember that happening.
What is going on?
His walk
So-
is so much force that it breaks his legs apart.
So if they had been able to go forward with the series, what would have been the point?
Yeah.
Like without Luke.
Well, admittedly, they killed Luke in the first one and brought him back, so maybe.
That is true.
They're just
Oh,
gonna
I thought
keep
they were
doing
gonna
that.
do-
How
Yeah.
many times can you do that?
Yeah. I feel like what they would have probably ended up doing is try and justify that of like, oh, he didn't eat him, he consumed him, and now he's hosting Luke's body. Like they would have found a way, a stupid
Yeah.
way, and that would have been.
Yeah.
Why does the sword glow?
Gift from Poseidon. I don't know.
No, it's not.
Only a god and demigod can kill a titan.
Oh my god. So now we've killed Annabeth's whole story arc.
Yeah. And Luke's.
Yeah. Well,
And
I mean, Luke got
Percy's.
eaten, so
Yeah.
yeah. But and then like, why is Poseidon's sword cursed? Why is it the cursed blade? We
Yeah.
have no reason. We have no understanding for that. He didn't ask that.
No, it isn't.
No.
It's Zeus who killed him.
Yep. This is so ridiculous. This is so... It's silly. Honestly, it's just silly. No, you don't. That's not how the
Silly
thing works.
games get stupid prizes. And
Ah,
this whole thing is a stupid prize. I'm
Yeah.
so mad.
yeah. That's all it took? Really? That's all it took. I feel like this is
We're
a
getting
real
the
slap
heroic,
in the face
we're
of
getting the
battle.
heroic music, so of course that's all it took.
Luke's alive, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, he's going to be.
Well, you
eaten
couldn't
by
have got
Cyclops
digested
now.
that quickly, could you? And he ate him whole.
That is true.
Well, you
Oh,
can
and now
live
he's
inside of
trapped.
Cronus for a long time. All the gods did it.
Oh my god. It just... Wow.
Just wow.
Yep. I was really rocking out.
I mean, the score is popping off at the moment. So.
Yeah, I would say this is the whole thing. The person who
heroic.
did the scoring. Oh my god!
TY me?
What? What?
You can't get eaten by a bull or whatever happens. The sheep, something, I don't know. Knocked out.
Oh yeah, she has a
Seriously?
really bad head injury.
Yeah. Yeah, but when she's pretending to be nobody, then the Cyclops drops her, and then she has a casual TBI.
Oh, now they do the dusting.
Yeah.
Oh
For
my
the
God,
first
that's-
and only time of the whole movie. I guess they could only afford one use, maybe. They can only pay for one dusting.
Didn't even do the white dust.
I like how she's assuming she's gonna get to go to Elysium. You were real rude for the last couple days of your life, so that may not work for you anymore.
Why does Clarice care? Clarice doesn't give a shit.
Who knows? Who knows? She's like, maybe not.
You can't do 2 fake out death. No, not even 2. 4.
3.
There's been 4. 'cause
4?
there was technically also the one with Grover, because Grover also got eaten.
Oh
Didn't
my
he?
god. I guess so. It got hard to tell what was going on.
Yeah. So they've technically had 4 fake out deaths.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for God's sake!
It's a few too many.
I'm very upset.
I love how there's always a cough when someone comes back to life.
Yeah.
Gotta get those lungs working again.
Yeah.
How did you not? Well, I guess they're in the heat of battle. That makes sense. I was about to get really mad. I'm just mad about everything.
I think it was very dangerous, actually, Annabeth, since he almost died doing it.
Yeah. Rage.
Oh, Annabeth got over prejudices.
Yeah.
Now Clarice is being nice too. Mm-hmm. How do they get back to camp?
No
they
party
just
Movie magic.
yeah.
I guess
that
they
was
could have
a very
taken-
nice transition, though. Let's just be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Literally
I guess they
just
could have
like,
taken
let's
Luke's boat back.
Yeah. Why can't they just like, let's just put it on the roots?
Is that supposed to be wings with a ram's head on that? So,
Who even knows?
because it doesn't make sense anyway. But yeah,
I like how that one guy was leaning around the tree so he could be in the shot. Good for you, dude. Get your screen time.
As you should.
Annabeth didn't have time to change her shirt.
No, I think that's the same shirt because it's got the burns on it.
No, that's what I'm saying. She couldn't have put on something else before this.
Oh, I think you said she had time, and I was like,
no, she didn't even.
See, I find it very weird that this is the one pine tree in the middle of pine trees, and it's supposed to be a lone pine tree because it's supposed to be an oddity, you know?
Yeah.
But, whatevs.
Yeah, it's just a
They're in the
random
middle
part
of
of
the
the
woods.
forest.
Who knows?
Yeah, and it's also
Nearish
nowhere
to the
near the
gate.
entrance either.
Nearest to the gate that they invented in the first film.
Who is that woman that Dionysus is talking to?
I think it's meant to be his wife.
Interesting.
Ariadne?
Well, yeah, I think it was meant to be Ariadne.
Who's also not mentioned until the third book, but you never actually see her.
Also, definitely would
see
have passed away by now as a full mortal.
Well, I
No,
mean,
no,
look at
no,
this. You know, in
She
the
was
books,
made a god.
yeah,
She's made a minor god.
yeah.
That's why she
Dionysus
lived with
talks
him.
about how he fell in love with her after she was abandoned by Theseus, and then like when she died, he's like, actually, let's make you immortal. So.
Or I think he may have done it before she died in Percy Jackson World.
It was like I just recorded that episode with Lauren.
Yeah.
It was like
my bad.
when she died, I made her. Yeah, the one thing I feel confident about is like, yeah, when she died, I made her immortal. And
Oh, for God's sake.
so is Percy gonna go to college or something?
Yeah.
Do you think they would have introduced Nico in a theoretical third movie?
Oh, interesting.
Because they can't
Possibly.
be
I don't
like,
know.
you're the only one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have Thalia.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're literally getting this scene.
Yeah.
How is it that the Tanya actress looks younger than everyone?
Yeah. Also, Annabeth's mascara running down her face is kind of hilarious. The idea that Annabeth would ever wear mascara while on patrol.
Yeah, at a random day at camp.
Yeah.
Why?
This voiceover really is not it.
Narration. Bing!
I'm so mad.
Oh my god. All right. Does anyone know if there's an end credit scene? Or do we need to wait it out?
There is not.
No, there isn't.
No,
There is
just the
not.
first one?
No.
All right. Well.
Screenplay by Mark Graham. There you go.
Choices were made.
Mad. Choices were made. They were all bad.
Yep.
I'm upset about all of them. I don't know how to feel.
It was an experience. It happened, you know?
It happened.
It happened. That is true.
I think that's the only way to explain what we just went through.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore.
No, nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. At least the first film is somewhat coherent.
Yeah, it was a cohesive movie. It wasn't a faithful adaptation, but it was a cohesive movie. This was just
This is just a mess.
This was like they had a brainstorming session, then forgot you're supposed to pare that down.
Yeah.
You know?
They just kind of ended up being like, let's just go with everything.
Yeah, like we can't say no to anyone's ideas. Let's just do all of them.
Yeah. It's like that meme of the people throwing out ideas, and in this case, no one got thrown out the window. They just used everything.
Yeah, like there was no need to have Cersei, had to have this be Cersei's island without Cersei. Like it could have just been the Cyclops' island.
And why is it a roller coaster? Why is it a theme park?
Yeah.
That comes from nowhere.
It was of no consequence.
Yeah.
No.
It was
Why
just a
is
choice that
Kronos
they
coming
made.
back?
Just so many unnecessary choices.
Yeah. Mist spray. I think that's the one that made me the angriest, because it's so dumb, and the only reason why they did it is because they thought maybe they could use it as a merchandising situation.
Oh no.
It felt like that's the vibe they were going for, but because the movie bombed so hard, they never got the chance to do it. But it feels like that was where they were going with it, of like, oh, we can sell mist spray as merchandise for the Percy Jackson movies.
Oh my god. I wonder what the merch will be for the TV show.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with just shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
maybe
do
like
remember to
Annabeth's cap.
support your small artists. Don't just give all your
Yeah,
messages. They're already getting your streaming money.
That's true.
Support
The stuff on
artists.
Etsy is definitely going to be better than the official
Yeah.
merch anyway. It always is.
Oh,
yeah. Speaking
I
of
did
supporting, if you want to donate to the Red Nation and or the Trevor Project, all the links to do so is down in the description box, or you can just send the money here on YouTube as well, and anything that is being put here on YouTube, I will immediately be going and donating onto the website as well, splitting it 50-50 to each organization. They're both awesome, and we we put ourselves through torture watching this movie to raise money for them. So if anyone who's watching has the ability to donate and pay for our suffering to these organizations, that'd be awesome.
Make it worth it. Make our sacrifice mean something.
Exactly.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense by donating to the Red Nation and the Trevor Project.
Like, honestly, the only good part was don't walk on my roof.
Literally.
That was it. That was it. What even happened the rest? Oh, well, and the use of the Fall Out Boy song. Not that scene, just the use of the song.
The use of the song, Don't Walk on My Roof.
That's it.
And I mean, even though it was kind of cheesy, I do like his line of like, I know you can breathe underwater, but can you breathe through this? As he's like choking him out.
It was,
I thought that was
the
kind
most
of funny.
aggressive choking.
It was so aggressive.
Oh god,
I
it's
like my
hilarious.
by design as well. It was adorable.
It was very pretty.
It looked like it belonged in Neverending Story, but
Yeah.
still endearing.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing I was looking up. Like literally an hour and a half ago, I was trying to figure out what I was about to Google, and it was from the film that I mentioned about the water horse thing. The water horse. Yeah. Oh, it's literally called the water horse. Jesus Christ. It's called
I've
the water
seen
horse
that.
into the deep. Yeah, but like the design for the Celtic water horse in it is what I was thinking of with the hippocampi in this. It has like that sort of Loch Ness monster aesthetic to it, which is very cool. God, that took me so long to remember what it was I was trying to Google. What else?
Okay. So just because I was curious, I looked at the box office for Lightning Thief and Sea of Monsters. So the Lightning Thief made $226.4 million US on a budget of $95 million, and Sea of Monsters was 199.9 USD at the box office budget of 90 million.
How did it make its money back?
I don't know, but not a lot.
That wouldn't have made its marketing money back.
Oh yeah, because they never put the marketing budget, do they? No. Although I don't think they ever marketed these movies that well.
I don't think so.
Yeah, the second film maybe it didn't make as much back, but I think this first one, because it was like 220 million.
I mean, the first one must have done half decent because they made a second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was promising enough.
yeah.
But just
Oh, this is all
Yeah.
so sad, but we don't have to worry because now we have the TV show coming, most likely next year.
yay!
Which is all very exciting. The casting is awesome. No one can say anything in the comments. I will block. And Rick is involved with the script. He's put together a great team. It's all looking very cool. So we have that to make up for this mess. But at least this was an entertaining mess to raise money. So,
Yeah.
well, I say entertaining. It was more entertaining for them. We all wanted to die inside, but it was our experience of wanting to die inside that was entertaining for everyone else. So,
Yeah.
you know, that works out all good.
I feel like these movies are also a great reminder of the power of fandoms, where if you collectively hate something enough, you can make people spend millions of dollars to redo it.
Yeah.
That's true.
But just remember to be polite.
Out
when
the people.
Power to the people.
Yeah.
Viva la revolution, yo.
Yeah.
Exactly. So,
You
Oh,
can
God.
affect change.
yes.
Truly.
And maybe we'll
It was a
be back
hashtag.
again next year to watch the first episode together, and we'll just be sobbing because we'll be so happy.
Yes, we will definitely have to do that
Yes.
when it's out
Mhm.
for the next fundraising situation. This has been a lot of fun. It's like, as stressed as I was about how bad the film is throughout and how mad I was, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's fun to hate things with your friends.
It is.
The best way to describe it. It's
Hey,
fun to hate things with your friends.
Yes. So that should be the tagline for this.
Yeah. That's going to be the pinned comment when this video saves and goes live as a secondary thing.
Yes.
It's fun to hate things with friends. Oh God, that's awesome. Oh God. Is there anything else we want to talk about this movie before we sign off or anything?
I feel like I've said all
it's
the
bad. You're all great. I think that's all that needs to be said, isn't it?
It's bad. We're all great. I love that.
Yeah.
Too.
And check out all of our podcasts as well, because three of us talk all about Percy Jackson and analyze and have fun with it. Another does discuss Percy Jackson, but is also very cool because they discuss other media as well, if you ever get tired of Percy Jackson.
It's that one. That's that one.
That one. We can do all like a sign-off thing for ourselves, for everyone. I won't be linking any of our stuff in the description box just because I just want to keep the donation links there. But if we just say the things, so Owen, because you came in late and you haven't had any introduction, so you can go first.
Yeah, I'm Owen. If that wasn't already obvious, yeah, ID Through the Mist. It's a Royal University podcast where we look at law and try and understand how it all works. So yeah, if you want to come along, that'd be great.
Woo. Megan.
I do the Monstrous Woman podcast, so we analyze how women are treated in different media, particularly women who were treated like monsters, and we cover like Percy Jackson, Harry Potter, fairy tales, and a bunch of other things eventually.
Very cool. Lachlan.
Yes. So I'm one half of We Accidentally Vaporized Our Podcast, a Percy Jackson reread discussion. Headcanons galore. Our current main hyper focus is on the economy of Camp Half-Blood. We are determined to figure this thing out. Also, how many shirts Percy owns at any given time. It's a big question of ours as well. So, yeah, come check that out.
3.
3, okay. Not enough. Also, a great answer.
And I am Fran of the Best Damn Camp. That is damn spelt the correct way, as in how it's done in Percy Jackson. I am a Percy Jackson timeline read along analysis podcast, in that I'm going through things all in timeline order, which means occasionally I'm on Heroes of Olympus and sometimes I'm on the Kane Chronicles. But right now I'm on Son of Neptune, so that's been a lot of fun. And yeah, check all of us out. Check out the previous live stream as well to check out all the other awesome Percy Jackson podcasters out there as well. Be sure to donate using the links in the description box to the Red Nation and or the Trevor Project to support these incredible organizations and all the work that they are doing. It is Pride Month and Indigenous Peoples Awareness Month as well, so it's a good time to donate. And share with your friends to let people know where to donate as well if you yourself cannot. But anything helps, even if it's like, I don't know, American money. 50 cents, something like that.
As Tesco says, every little helps.
Exactly. Tesco knows what's up. They are always in the right.
I wouldn't say that, but
Well, okay.
They did raise the price of the meal deal recently, so
it is a bold statement to make these days.
Their motto is always right, even if they aren't. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you for everyone who has tuned in to watch and also possibly donated as well. It is much appreciated. And yeah, we'll say goodbye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. And